Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. Today we are going to be ranking the top 10 Galaxy Opal cards in the game right now, in my opinion. And just like every other list that I have made this year ranking cards, this is entirely my opinion. It's not fact, it's not law. What I say obviously is not true, and you may share a very different opinion with me, and that's entirely fine. But if you do, make sure you let me know what you think of my list down below. Who do you think I left off the list? Who do you think I ranked too high, too low? Just let me know. I'd love to hear your input. Also, before we hop into the video, if you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're about 10 subscribers away from 1,300, and I would really appreciate your support if you hit that subscribe button. Help us get to that goal within the next couple of days. Without further ado, let's hop right into the video and start ranking these cards. At the number 10 position, we have one of my favorite, if not my favorite cards of this entire year, being Galaxy Opal John Havlicek. This card was the lock-in for the Inferno set a couple of months ago, and I absolutely adored this card for several months, basically since the day I got him, until very recently when he finally left my lineup. That being said, he has 24 Hall of Fame badges, hot zones everywhere, 6'5" with a 6'8" wingspan, which is definitely small, and why he's part of why he's on the lower end of this list. Only gold showtime as well was unfortunate, but the thing about him is Hall of Fame hot zone hunter and range extender. Hall of Fame handles for days, quick first step and unpluckable, clamps, heart crusher, intimidator, and pickpocket. Amazing stats as well, but also base 98 and release 7 on quick. This jump shot combo is just one of the best, one of the easiest to green jump shots in the game. I loved this card for so long. He was my main offense off my bench for a good 2 months probably. I ran him off my bench and just let him run my offense as my primary ball handler for such a long time. And he scored so many threes for me. This card is still an incredible card. He finally got passed in my lineup a couple weeks ago, but I absolutely adore this card, and I have absolutely phenomenal memories as well of using this card this year, and I think he still deserves to be number 10 on this list. At the number 9 position, we have a card in Paul Millsap who came out far more recently than John Havlicek, and is also a really good card at the power forward or small forward position. This Paul Millsap card is 6'8" with a 7'1" wingspan, hot zones everywhere outside the three-pointer, 35 Hall of Fame badges including Showtime, range extender, corner specialist, handles for days, quick first step, unpluckable, clamps, defensive leader, heart crusher, interceptor, intimidator, and post move lockdown. So some really good defensive badges as well as clamps, as well as Showtime, range extender, and quick first step. He comes with an 85 standing and driving dunk, and then everything else majors over 90. He gets good dunk animations. His jump shot is super good. He comes with the Curry slide, Pro 2 between the legs. Another really good all-around card. Great defensive animations as well. Really good size and player model. Just a super good option at the small forward or power forward position still. If you have this card, you managed to win 12 unlimited games the weekend that he was available, I still recommend running this card in a competitive setting. If you need a power forward or a small forward, he's a great option. Coming in at the number 8 position is a card in Kawhi Leonard, who is an absolute stud at the shooting guard or small forward position still to this day, and he was in my lineup until just a couple of days ago. Actually, he just finally got replaced by a card who's higher up on this list. But Kawhi Leonard is 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan, hot zones everywhere, and 22 Hall of Fame badges, including Hall of Fame Showtime, Hall of Fame range extender and steady shooter, as well as Hall of Fame handles for days, quick first step, and unpluckable, clamps, intimidator, heart crusher, pick dodger, pickpocket. Great stats like a 94 three-pointer, 90 driving dunk, 94 speed, 90 speed with ball with a 95 perimeter, and 98 lateral quickness. And obviously Kawhi is an amazing defender. He has incredible defensive animations. He's a huge player model. Really good card on the defensive end. One of the best defenders in the game still in terms of on-ball defense. He also has Ray Allen release on quick, which is super good, super easy to green, which definitely I think helps limit the effect of the Hall of Fame steadies because of how good his release is, and also makes you able to green when you have sharpshooting takeover. You can green some 40, 50, 60% shots, which can be really crazy, and a real momentum swing in games at times. He also comes with the Curry slide, Pro 5 behind the back, really nice dribble 6. Just a super good all-around card. I really enjoy using this Kawhi Leonard card, and I used him up until just a couple days ago. He was an amazing card, still can be used in any comp lineup. At the number 7 position, we have a card in Luka Doncic, who it pains me to not put him higher, considering for how long he was my starting point guard. This Luka Doncic was my starting point guard from, I don't know, the day he came out until Grant Hill came out a couple weeks ago, and just was the best point guard in the game for a very long time. He's also my favorite player. I'm a huge Mavericks fan, if you don't know. 6'7" with 6'8" wingspan, 26 Hall of Fames, hot zones everywhere from outside the 3. Hall of Fame Showtime, range extender, handles for days, quick first step, and unpluckable. Only gold clamps, which is the main thing that really brings this card down just a little bit for me. I think Luka Doncic is absolutely incredible, and I think this card is really a top card in the game, especially if you find with Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame pickpocket, Hall of Fame interceptor, badges like that definitely push him up this list. And if considering that you can get Luka Doncic with those badges added. If you're able to find one with those Hall of Fame badges added, a couple of them, I think he moves his way up a lot further on this list. But because his base card does not come with some of those Hall of Fame defensive badges that you really want to see in a card, it definitely drives down his value a little bit. That being said, he has amazing stats, incredible on offense. Comes with the Dante Exum based on quick, which is one of the best, if not the best, jump shot in the game for 3 hunting, in my opinion. Curry slide, pro and behind the back. Really, really solid all-around card. Shifty dribble style for those of y'all on next gen as well is really, really good. Just a great, great card. This Luka Doncic card, again, is another card who can still be used in a competitive setting. And I think from this point on, every card in this list can be used effectively in a competitive setting, even against the best. At number 7, we have, or number 6, I apologize. We have Penny Hardaway, who I believe his base card is better than Luka Doncic. If you get a elite badged out defensive Luka Doncic, I think he's better than Penny. That being said, Penny as a base card, I do believe is better overall. 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. Hot zones from the 3 most important spots outside the 3 for a guard. Hall of Fame Showtime range extender. Dimer, quick first step and unpluckable. Clamps, intimidator, heart crusher. 90 plus stats and everything that matters. 95 plus stats really and everything that matters. Speed of the ball, acceleration, 3-pointer, driving, dunk, defense, lateral quickness. Amazing, amazing all around stats. He's 6'7" at point guard. Comes with the same jump shot base as Brandon Ingram, Jaylen Brown, Kenyon Martin, Pascal Siakam. It's a really nice release on very quick. Super easy to green, super easy to get off as well. Pro 2, his full court dribble settings aren't great, but he does come with Pro 2 and the quick dribble style. Really, really good all around card. Again, this Penny Hardaway card I think is super underrated because of all the other amazing cards that came out this past weekend in the Warped Reality set. But if you're looking for a point guard, honestly, in terms of a budget player, I think you really should look no further than this Penny Hardaway. He is going for a lot cheaper than he really is worth. At the number 5 position, we have a guy in David Robinson who is the Season 5 Level 40 award and is an absolutely incredible center in the game still. Still arguably a top 3 or 4 center in the game. 7'1" with a 7'5" wingspan, hot zones everywhere, 35 Hall of Fame badges, including Hall of Fame Showtime, Gold Range Extender, Hall of Fame Quick First Step and Unpluckable. Basically every Hall of Fame defensive badge you could ask for on a center. 93 3-pointer, really good speed for a center as well. 90 driving dunk, great defensive stats. Just a really good all-around card. He moves like a guard. He's got a huge player build, so he's incredibly fast off the burst. Pro 8, Pro 6 on his moving dribble settings is really, really nice to see as well. His jump shot is quick and easy to green. This card is a top center in the game for a reason still. I used this card again until this Friday when I finally picked up Wilt Chamberlain, but I really think that Rob is still a top center in the game and again can be used at a very, very high level, even in a competitive setting. At the number 4 position, we have a card who came out just a couple weeks ago and is actually the card who wound up unseating John Havlicek in my lineup, and that is Kevin Durant. I run him at the shooting guard position. I think he's really good at both the shooting guard position and the center position. He comes in at 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan, so he's a mismatch at either position. Either at the center position because of his speed and his ability to score, or at the shooting guard position because of his size. Hot zones everywhere, 30 Hall of Fame badges. Only Gold Showtime. Mine has Hall of Fame, but even with Gold Showtime, I still think he's the 4th best double in the game. Hall of Fame range extender, handles for days, quick first step and unpluckable, Hall of Fame clamps, heart crusher, intimidator, post move, lockdown, rebound chaser, and rim protector. Having those 3 Hall of Fame badges, post move, lockdown, rebound chaser, and rim protector, really helps him, especially if you're trying to play him at the center position in terms of his interior defense and his ability to rebound. Then you look at his stats. He's got really, really good stats across the board, just like every card in this list. An elite level card. His jump shot's amazing. Comes with the Curry slide, shifty dribble sigs. Full court dribble sigs aren't great, but he does have the Pro 2 between the legs. Just a really, really solid all-around card again. Kevin Durant is just an amazing card. He comes off the bench for me at the shooting guard position. He's an absolute stud in my team, and really has helped me win some tournaments actually recently. At the number 3 position, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's another card who did come out this season. Amazing card. Y'all know what Giannis cards do. He's arguably the best defensive card in the game. Great player model, as we know. 35 Hall of Fame badges, including Hall of Fame Showtime, Gold Range Extender, Hall of Fame dimer, and quick first step, handles for days, and unpluckable, as well as most every defensive badge that you could really want on Hall of Fame. And knowing Giannis, he has ridiculous defensive animations, 90 plus on every defensive stat, as well as rebounding, amazing slashing and athletic ability, 85 shot 3, which is really not bad at all. You put a Kobe Bryant on that, that's at 90. You get a floor general boost and a coach boost. You're looking at a high 90s 3-ball, which is completely acceptable. And then he has the Giannis release. Giannis's release is like one of the easiest releases in the entire game to green. He also has the normal 2 behind the back, which is the cheesy Giannis behind the back. Amazing dunk animations. Giannis is just Giannis. He's an amazing card. Every single year in 2K, Giannis, when he gets great cards, is one of the best cards in the game, and that's really no different this year. This Giannis Antetokounmpo card still starts at power forward, and I can see him being in my lineup truly until we get another better Giannis card, because he's really that good. At the number 3 position, we have a guy who came out this last Friday in Rudy Gay. And Rudy is just the perfect glue guy. That's the way to describe him, I think. 6'8" with a 7'3" wingspan, a massive player model, hot zones everywhere from outside the 3, a 37 Hall of Fame badge card as well, with Hall of Fame Showtime, range extender, flexible release, green machine, handles for days, quick first step, unpluckable, clamps, heart crusher, interceptor, intimidator, pogo stick, pickpocket, etc., etc., etc. 95 plus pretty much on every major stat category that you could want on a card. The Rudy Gay release on very quick, which is one of the best jump shots in the game. Pro 8 between the legs, which is one of the best between the legs. Comes with the curry slide, quick dribble style for those of y'all on next gen. Amazing dunk animations, amazing defensive animations. Just an incredible card in every sense of the word. He comes off the bench for me at the small forward position, but I really think he is dang near as good as the number 1 card in the game, and I can see this Rudy Gay card sticking around in my lineup for a while. And the number 1 Galaxy Opal in the game, it's probably no surprise, honestly, is 98 overall Danny Ferry, in my opinion. I'm not really sure how much debate I will get on this, because I think this Danny Ferry card is truly that good. 6'10" with a 7'5" wingspan, massive player build, hot zones everywhere, Hall of Fame Showtime, range extender, quick first step, flexible release, hot zone hunter, handles for days, unpluckable, clamps, heart crusher, intimidator, interceptor, pogo stick, and a rim protector. Now, he only comes with 6 Hall of Fame defensive badges, but they're arguably the 6 best Hall of Fame defensive badges on a card possible. Add that with his massive player build, his really good defensive stats. He plays incredible defense. 97 shot 3-pointer, 95 speed and acceleration with a 94 speed with ball for a card of his player build just makes him move insanely fast. 95 driving dunk as well, so he's an elite slasher. Comes with jump shot 98 and Rudy Gay upper on very quick, which is the best jump shot in the game for 3 hunting. 98 on very quick is just ridiculous. It's almost impossible to contest. His dribble style is again quick. Comes with the Pro 2 size, a Pro 2 between the legs, Pro 3 crossover, or Pro 3 behind the back. I apologize. And I truly believe these are the best dribble sticks you could possibly give a card as well in my team. And yeah, there's nothing this card really can't do. Amazing dunk animation, 67 total badges. He's not missing a single important badge, even on gold. Like, he's ridiculous. This card is so incredibly juiced. I could truly see Danny Ferry being in my lineup until endgame. Like, I would not shock me if Danny Ferry is in my endgame lineup on the last day that I play 2K21. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this video. This is my list of the top 10 players in the game at the Galaxy Opal tier, of course. And please feel free to let me know down in the comments down below what you think of my list. Who do you think I ranked too high? Who do you think I ranked too low? Who do you think I left off this list? I would be happy to hear your opinions and potentially debate that down in the comments with you down below. Again, if you did enjoy the video, please make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button as we're getting real close to that 1,300 subscriber mark, and I would really appreciate your support in helping me get there very, very soon. I'll be back with another 2K video very, very soon. Appreciate y'all. Peace.